Hey guys, this is theradman, and if you can't guess, we are playing Farming Simulator 2013, and I believe this is episode 4. As you'll notice, we aren't actually harvesting! I realized that I don't think I've ever actually told you guys how to, um, start time-lapsing, because that's what you need to do in order to get your crops to not take hours and hours. Because if you look here, you see they're in this first stage or just into the second stage of growing. And I'm just going to show you guys how long it actually takes for the stages. And if you look up here, you can see that it is very, very slow, even at 120 times the normal speed. I believe that is so that you do not have withering crops if your farm is really big, but that's just a guess of mine. So, what I'm going to tell you how to do is how to change your time. Now, I have altered my keyboard by changing some settings so that my time alterers are P, oops, not P, are I and O, or U and O. U is speed up, O is slow down. As you can see, I'm changing it only using U and O. Now, I believe the default is 7 and 8 on the top of your keyboard, or if you have a number pad, you'll have to actually manually enter the number pad in because it automatically formats it for a keyboard, even if you don't have like a little number pad for calculating stuff or whatever you use it for. I use it for typing in really long numbers to the calculator. But anyway, since I've done my intro now, I'll just cut to the time lapse. This is to save me having to search out where in one continuous 2-hour video my 5 seconds of talking is. You didn't hear that. Anyway, so yeah, what I'm going to do is just cut straight to when we're actually harvesting. It'll be all time lapse. Well, I don't think I wanted to swallow that. I had a cough drop in my mouth and I accidentally just swallowed it. So I'm gonna go and I'll be right back for the time lapse. Hello everyone. As you can tell, there was no time lapse. I tried recording it twice. The first time, I kept getting interrupted so many times that I couldn't even keep recording. It would have been just too hard on my video editor to speed up that many individualized sections. And what happened was about 10 minutes ago. Well, let's see. For the past, I think it's been 2 hours, I've been babysitting the combine and this seeder. And, well, I went to play a game with my family because the combine was done and my computer didn't go to sleep. It locked itself. You know, like if you leave your computer for a while, it'll lock itself. But that unfortunately caused Fraps to shut down. Now, what happens is if I manually close Fraps and it's recording, the file does fine. But if it's an automatic thing that happens, like when a computer goes to sleep, it doesn't delete the file per se, it corrupts it. So now I just did probably the longest harvest I've ever done with this size of machinery, and I recorded it all, and then the recorder crashed. So what I'm going to do instead is I will tell you guys what I plan to do, because I did do some planning during the time lapse just because I had obviously a lot of time. So what we're gonna do is we're going to sell some. Man, we are going to sell some. We are going to sell some of the crops that I got from that 2 or 3 hours of wasted video, and then we are going to buy this Dawn 1500B. It's a mod that I got. Now I need to do some experimenting with these attachments, the straw stacker and the straw stacker baler, and this chopper and this. And I know that I would want to use this 9 meter head, because if we can have an auto baler, that would be really nice. And I want to find out if we can have a square baler instead of a round baler. But if we have to, I can always just buy a little front loader. Not this one, obviously, because most of these modded front loaders don't work that well. So I just use one of these ones, like maybe this one. And then I just I'll actually just show you real quick. There's a mod that I like. Let me find it. I believe it's under the baling yeah, this will actually pick up bales. You can set it to what you want it to pick up and how many. Or the other thing that I could do is I could just have it spread it on the ground and use a rake combined with auto stacker and this Krone big pack, which has a hitch attached to it. So that's an option too. I'm gonna have to actually like compare prices and stuff, but since I don't really have anything planned, since I was planning on like a 2 hour segment video will make at least a decent 20-minute time lapse depending on how fast the speed up was. But since the file got corrupted, I'll just show you guys what I was gonna do. What I was gonna do was I was going to go down to places that we can sell crops. Now I know for a fact that if you look on this map, up by the sheep, which is by field number 11, as you can see, there's a dumping symbol, and then there's obviously one that's going out of the screen right at the very bottom, or was. What we're gonna do is I believe the train station is up near. If you look on the left side of the map, there's a like orangish dump symbol that's by a phone. I believe that's the train station, which, unless prices have dropped, I believe it has the highest rate for wheat, and I got a lot of wheat from this. So what we're gonna do is we're going to try and get, I think it was like 90,000. Let's see. I'm gonna check real quick. How much again did it want for this? Let's see. Oh yeah, we're also gonna try and get 115,000 to buy a sprayer, because that sprayer is actually modified so that it doesn't output spray as fast. So it takes a lot longer to empty it out. Let's see. So we need 95. As long as we have over $100,000 with, or maybe even 200 to buy the sprayer truck, we'll be fine. Now let's see. I believe this is the train station over here, because there's railroad lines right by it. Would make sense in my opinion if this wasn't the train station. Yeah, this is the train station, so let's offload. See if we can make a little bit of money here. And yeah, the game is actually starting to pick up. I don't know if I told you guys this, but you're gonna need to put in a lot of hours in the initial stages, because when you have a really small combine, it takes a long time to get the big toys. And though each grain trailer, it looks like, is worth just over $28,000, So we'll have to bring quite a few by. Um, since I don't actually know how long I've been recording for, since like I said, my time lapse got messed up. We're just going to I might actually make a mini time lapse of me transporting grain, but I don't know yet. I'm just like in shock of what happened, literally. So I will be right back. Or actually, you know what? I'll be right back after I refill my grain trailer. I'll start a time lapse of me, you know, um making money, and then I'll talk a little bit more about what we're going to be purchasing. Hey guys, I'm back. Um, so as you can see, I bought a sprayer and that combine with the money, and I also sold our old combine because that's what I do is I sell the outdated equipment because I don't need it anymore. And we're just gonna come here and get filled up. And it just occurred to me actually that I could probably actually hold extra fertilizer in this beast because of the front part right there, the 3-point hookup, and I'll show you why. I don't know if they made it compatible, but under sprayers, yep, under sprayers this is just an additional fertilizer tank, so I don't know if I could attach it onto my John Deere or not. But oh, I really like that texture on the guy's shirt. So now what we're going to do is let's just check. I think that the guy, yeah, that's done, so we'll just start speeding up time now, because I'm not going to include the next harvest in this video. I think where I now have a bigger combine, I can actually do the time lapse, because the problem arose when I got done combining. But I think if I just buy a second of this type of seeder for that tractor, and I have both of them running at once, it'll work fine. I'll think about it some more. But just in case you guys didn't know, that is actually a 9-foot header, or 9 meter. Forgot that this game measures in meters. So we need to plan accordingly. Now I'm not gonna fertilize this big field, I don't think, unless I have extra time, because once this stage of growth has been reached, it's kind of annoying to fertilize, and you guys will probably see why in just a second. We'll just pull in behind the new combine, and I'm hoping that I can use oh, what's it called? I just blanked on what I was going to say. Oh yeah, I'm hoping that I can use a baler behind that combine, and I'm hoping that I understood the back attachment for that combine right, because it was kind of confusing. Okay, here we go. And if you're wondering what spraying does, spraying or doing manure both give you higher, or if you do solid fertilizer, they all give you higher yields. I don't know what the ratio is, but there's some ratio. And we'll just hurry and quickly spray this little field, and then we'll try and move on to the big one. I'm not sure whether we can get it done. I know that we can get it done on a thing of spray, because if you look in the back, as you can see, it only goes down about 2% per pass, which there are some of the even in-game fertilizers would be like 10 or 20% down by now. And that's just on a relatively, this is either the smallest or one of the few smallest fields. So as you can imagine, it's a big waste if it takes a lot of money to start up fertilizing unless you're using something like this John Deere sprayer. It's just a 9530 sprayer. I just found it on a mod website, looked under a sprayer tab, and there it was. And when we start doing bale stuff, it won't be for a while just because I don't have any of the equipment to handle bales. But when we do, I'm pretty sure that we'll start getting quite a bit of money. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm probably going to sell one more trailer load of something and buy a bee house. Just because, like, when I'm just speeding up time, the bee house will actually produce money over time. Now, there are other ones like the vegetable garden, other stuff like that, but they require you to bring water and fertilizer, or water and manure, which I don't have, because the manure you get from either a liquid manure place or like from that tank coming up at a cow farm, or from, there's one or two other sources, and if we look on this map you can see cows. That's how you use that map. And we will just park this down here because the spray blends in really well with that. with this height of grass. And I want to try this one out, but I'm not sure how it'll react if we just put it straight into a field that has fertilizer. Because where it has the 9 meter, I'm gonna say foot all day long now, I just know it. Where it has only the 9 meter long thing, I kind of worry about it. No, what I mean is, I'm not sure how fast it'll fill up yet. Wait, how big is the unloading chute? That just occurred to me. The unloading chute has to be bigger than the... Oh, good. I was gonna say, if that's not bigger than the 9 foot thing, I don't even know what I would do. I would just go crazy, is what I would do probably. So I'll be right back after it's time to harvest. Wrong button. Hey guys, we're back. Just thought I'd show you this. Never used it before, by the way, because I originally got it for a world where I needed something like this, but then it ended up that I couldn't actually use it very well. Oh look, it even has its own little GUI out to the side. It says grain right under the time. Okay, sorry if that sounded weird, you guys. I had my my headphones adjusted really weird. I don't know what I was thinking. I had them like down around my neck, so the microphone was really close to my mouth. So I will apologize now for any loudness. Okay, I like this thing. And I'm guessing if I spent $9,000 I could get like a automatic baler, or what did it say in the mod? That's the problem with mods, guys, is sometimes it doesn't actually describe enough about what you're buying, so you have to kind of experiment with it. Let's see. I don't think I have anything that would need this, though I'm sure that there's a mod for like a swather or something that would make this useful. Let's see. Don't need that. That's what I have. Harvester stacker. What does it do though? Harvester stacker baler. Well, I'll get a harvester stacker baler and try it out, and then if I don't like it, I can always sell it for monies for a harvester stacker. Because I think if I remember right, what the harvester stacker is, I think I tried it out once, is you have to have like a cart or something that can actually pick it up. That's pretty cool. Got like teeny tiny bit of animation, like the bare bones minimum that you'd expect in a grain tank. I like this, and I'm assuming if we turn on the straw chopper, it obviously will just not put out straw. But I want straw because I want to try it. Well, let's actually try that out. See how effective it is. Yeah, that's what I thought. It just chops it up. And I'll just leave that off because, like I said, I'm going to try and get that. Now, because of the weird kind of way that this developed, I'm going to have to speed up time to the point where it'll grow all this stuff. And yeah. Oh, never mind. It grew. Stop. There we go. And there we go. Enough of it's grown that I can continue experimentation. And if we look in the grain tank, it's kind of full. About how much I would expect it to be full. We'll start our little guy again. Look how small that is. I can literally send this combine one pass, and then it just is on its own. Oh, the GUI disappears if I'm not in it. But it's still in my thing, like my teeny tiny little information thing. It has 1 to number 4 is what I'm watching. It's at 92% barley. Better get down there. And by the way, oh my gosh. By the way, guys, I think that it said that holds something like 6,000, I believe is what it said it holds. So it's a pretty good sized grain tank. Actually, it's a really good sized grain tank. The only problem is now I think I'm going to have to upgrade my planter and cultivator again. Unless I just get another one of these little guys. See how... oh my gosh, that actually empties pretty fast out of there. We'll just start moving over here, be out of the way. Yeah, I'm liking this actually a lot. Okay, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll stop it at the end and detach the straw thing. And that way we can try out the baler or whatever it's called. So I will be right back because I don't want this entire episode. Well, we're getting near the end of the episode, and I don't want to do overtime considering what happened to the time lapse. Okay, guys, we are ready to go get the new end. I did actually check in. You don't have to buy that straw back thingy if you don't want to, because it'll just work regularly. The straw walkers will just walk out the straw. So really that's just a useless attachment, but I'm pretty sure that this is a good one. That looks so cool. Whoa. What does it mean lower baler? I can't lower it. I think that they took the commands from a header and basically copy pasted some of them, but some of them don't actually do anything. Like you can't actually raise and lower, oops, the straw walkers. The baler. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Don't know why. Guess it's just part of the design, or maybe it's a design flaw, I don't know. So I'm actually going to drive this time. See how this works. Shaboom, shebang, shebang, shebang. And there we go. Stuff is starting to happen. Oh, yeah, there's nothing on the ground. So what happens if I select this? The bale is starting to come. Do I have any controls? I don't have any controls over what to do about the bale, though. That slightly worries me because I don't know what it's going to do. And that's really annoying that you have to actually have it selected to, you know, it's annoying that you have to have the baler portion selected to actually see the GUI for the bale, in my opinion. But that might just be my opinion. I'm sure that there's a good reason, and I should probably go empty that out, because it... oh, look at that. Next to the stacker baler, or next to the thing, you can see how full the stacker baler is. It's 69% full. That's good to know, because I guess if you had a loader or something to pick up the bale with, you could just follow this around or come check on it whenever it was close to putting out a bale. Like I said, I don't know how that works because I did some experimentation with this thing, but since I didn't need it in the last world I played in, I didn't use it at all. And it does make a round bale. Is there any way to change that? What does this do? Oh my gosh! Whoa. This is cool. What? More harvesters and less harvesters. There's wipers on this thing? That didn't do anything at all. Oh. Oh yeah, there's window wipers. What's number 8 do? I think it just turns on the lights, I guess. Oh, look. Looks like the baler's ready. About ready. 9. Oh, it just spits it out the back, and we are missing some wheat. I actually really like this combine, guys. The bale is rolling away from me. Oh, I hope the header doesn't glitch out when it hits it. Where's the bale going? I think that the combine has confused it. I'm gonna go see if I can stop it. Or is it glitched? I think it's glitched. I hope it's glitched. Because otherwise, I don't know if it'll ever stop rolling. Oh, it looks like it's gonna stop. Yeah, it looks like it's starting to stop. Whoa, that's a big difference. Oops. Well, yeah, like I said, I'll try and find the mod for this. I might make a time lapse for the next episode of me bailing with this thing, but I don't know. I've had just such bad luck with time lapses lately. But I'll decide. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This will be the end. Goodbye. Okay, guys, so I found out something interesting. So I was having this problem where this combine would leave this, and I found out what it is. This mod actually supports having multiple combines. That's why it says 3 combine. So if I do number 7 and put it down to 1 combine, we can see that it will hopefully not do those giant ruts, because I was thinking, why is it doing those? Because it was like doing them intentionally. Crap, I turned off the baler accidentally. B. Okay, thank you. Thank you for working again. Anyway, I thought I'd tell you guys that so that you guys wouldn't get as confused and frazzled as I am, or as I was. And I guess, oh, I must have pressed 1. That's why that signal was on. 4, 6, what's 5? There's no 5. There it is, 5. Oh. Let's see. 2. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna mess around with this some more. That's not doing anything. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys that. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.